Hey everybody, welcome back to Coastal Curl, your source for all things clean beauty in the curl world. And today, I'm Roxy and I'm going to be talking about how I take care of my box braids, refresh my scalp, prevent it from getting frizzy. Braids are awesome because they are low maintenance, they're wonderful for traveling, great for summer when you're really active and you don't have time to be styling your hair all the time. But you still need to make sure that you're taking care of your hair and your scalp underneath these braids. If you do these three things, so make sure that you're wrapping your hair at night with a silk or satin scarf to prevent moisture loss and frizzies. 2, that you're rinsing your scalp every week underneath the braids to maintain healthy scalp health and taking care of your natural hair. And then 3, if you're mixing up your styles so that you're not always putting pressure on your edges or certain parts of your braids repeatedly, that will help you take care of your hair and for it to be truly a protective style and not a neglectful style. So today I want to start off by showing you how I protect my braids so that they look nice and neat for longer and I'm not losing too much moisture from my scalp. My first tip for this is to make sure that you're wrapping your hair with a silk or satin scarf when you're sleeping at night or when you're being active. Here I have just a scarf that I got online, satin, that's super cheap. And I'll even show you how I wrap it and unwrap it. So here I'm going to take off this knot that I have in the front. And you can see I've also tied it in the back here. And that's how I slip it off. So what I recommend to make sure that you're taking care of your scalp underneath your braids and making sure that you're taking care of your hair as well so that the buildup from sweat, skin, products, just maybe being into the ocean or the pool won't damage your hair underneath your braids as well, because that's definitely not what we want. That's not protective, that's neglectful. Make sure that we're washing at least once a week our satin scarves as well, because this can also harbor bacteria. You see how it's nice and smooth, and when this material rubs up against your braids, it will be way less friction than say a cotton or linen pillowcase or bed sheet. So at nighttime, what I'll do is I'll take this scarf and I'll actually flip my hair over, take the two sides of my scarf and tie it in the back of my head here. Then I'll flip my hair over again, make sure I'm tucking all of the braids underneath, make it kind of tight because I don't want it to slip off when I'm sleeping. And then I'll also tie a knot up here. You might need a larger scarf for this. Mine is pretty big. I think it's about 18 inches by 18 inches. And I'll actually do a double knot. Don't worry, because it's so smooth, you'll be able to take it off. And this one you don't have to do quite as tight, but just pretty tight. And then I just tuck the ends of the scarf and back. This is the way I sleep with my satin scarf to prevent the roots of my hair, my edges, the top part of my braids, and my scalp. The next thing I want to show you is kind of what happens after a week or two of not really washing your hair. You'll start to see these little white flakes pop up. That's called dry scalp. Dry scalp is pretty normal when you are not really regularly washing and caring for your hair, or if you live in you have naturally dry hair. Dry scalp can be really common and it's okay as long as you make sure that you address it. So what you do want to do is gently, so not abrasively, rinse your scalp. So what I have today is I got one of my favorite brands. It's a wonderful clean beauty brand called Curlsmith. Not sponsored, I just really like this brand, Curlsmith, and I got the Detox Scalp Set Microbiome Scalp System. What I really like about this set right here is that it comes with three products, a whole set, where basically it helps increase the number of good bacteria on your scalp and prevents it from environmental issues, stuff like that, to prevent your hair from drying out and create a healthier scalp biome that is balanced in pH. what happens is sometimes the pH of our scalp gets off due to things that we do, the environment, our sweat, maybe being in the ocean or a pool, etc. So what we want to do is balance the pH of our scalp. What I love about this product is that it has so many key natural hair ingredients that I really love that are great for your scalp, including it has fermented rice water, apple cider vinegar, tea tree oil, mint, and hyaluronic acid. Love these ingredients so much because they really do help make the scalp a healthier, more enjoyable, pleasant place to live and have your hair. And it's not too harsh on your braids or your scalp or your hair underneath. Now that I showed you how I sleep with my hair, I also want to show you how I wash and take care of my scalp and my hair underneath the braids so that I don't have any itchy flakiness and that my hair underneath stays moisturized and healthy. This is what my hair looks like out of the shower after the wash. In order to dry your hair, you're going to be in the shower when this happens because you don't want to make a mess everywhere. So in the shower, grab a large t-shirt, just a large cotton t-shirt, something that you don't mind getting wet. You're going to start from the bottom of the t-shirt where this hole is, and there's two ways that you can wrap this around your head. You can kind of, depending on your back and whether or not your back does better forward or backwards, you can kind of lean. Sorry for the squeaks, I'm on top of a bench so you can see me better. You can lean and kind of scoop up your hair this way and wrap it around your hair. Right, like this. Or, second way, which I prefer, is to actually fold my hair forward, and we're going to scoop up the hair into the bottom of the t-shirt like so, and flip it over in our necks and the nape of our necks and our hairline. Scoop it and then wrap it. Scoop it and then wrap it. Maybe the ends pop out of the neck hole. Just tuck them back in. You can fold it up and over. You can have it hanging down and just let it sit for 30 minutes.